1893, New Orleans, an area of America where old buildings, old customs and secrets breathe together. There was a grand Victorian mansion, known to the people as the Belomore Mansion. This mansion had been owned by the Grayson family for many generations. At first glance, the mansion was majestic, but whoever stepped inside felt a strange weight, a silence and a cold wave, as if the walls were warning someone. The story begins with Edgar Grayson, who was a wealthy businessman, but no one knew the secret of his wealth. Old books say that Edgar made a deal with a voodoo priestess. He prayed for success, wealth and longevity for his descendants, and in return sacrificed a human being. Since that night, the Grayson family has become truly wealthy, but not a single generation has passed without a member dying a mysterious death. They either went crazy, or committed suicide, or suddenly disappeared. In every generation, there was that one child who heard something, saw something that others did not. Emma Grayson, a 28-year-old researcher who lived in New York, returns to New Orleans to search for her family roots when she receives her grandfather's will. The will states, "If you spend one night at Belomore Mansion, you will have everything, but you will have to pay the price willingly." Emma, who is a scientific thinker, thinks of the mansion as just another old house. But as soon as she enters it, everything changes. On the first night, Emma has a dream in which a woman, dressed in old clothes, covered in blood, warns her, "This is not your house. It belongs to those who are unseen." When Emma wakes up in the morning, the dream scenes are etched on the walls like a story written in blood. In the basement of the mansion, she finds an old diary of Edgar Grayson, which reads, "What we asked for, we received. What we gave, were generations." Now this shadow has become attached to every child who bears the name Grayson. Emma soon begins to see strange noises, doors closing automatically, and shadows in mirrors. One night, she finds a picture of her childhood. In which someone is standing behind her while she is alone. Her mental state begins to deteriorate. She begins talking to herself, and it seems to her as if she is seeing scenes from the past, the deaths of her past generations. Emma learns from a local library that voodoo rituals were performed on the land of Belmore hundreds of years ago, and that the priestess with whom Edgar made a pact is still known as Mari, a demon who still seeks revenge when her wishes are not met. Emma realizes that there is only one way to end the curse. The last Grayson must sacrifice either his life or his memory. On the last night, Emma lights a candle in the basement, and repeats the old voodoo ritual written in blood. Suddenly the whole house begins to shake. Screams come from the walls and doors. All the dead people from the past begin to appear one by one. They ask Emma to sacrifice Emma. Emma finally sacrifices her memory. She forgets everything: her name, her past, her family. The next day, she like a clueless girl wandering the streets of New Orleans. The Belmore Mansion is empty again, but nothing has changed. Any Grayson born in the next generation will be trapped in the same circle again, because once a deal is made, it always goes on.